Hi there, welcome to tkinter. This is Joshua and I'm going to show you how to program a colouring app in Python 3.8.3. If you haven't already installed Python in your computer, please watch my first video on the installation. I've put a link in the description box below so you can watch the video. Before we jump into the video, please subscribe and click the notification bell to see future videos on my channel. If you haven't already watched my previous video about programming the solar system, I've put a link in the description box below so you can watch the video. Now I'm going to show you how to program the colouring app. For this program, you need to install the pyscreenshot module and the pillow module with the pip command. To do that, we need to open Command Prompt. Click Start. Then click on Windows System. Then click on Command Prompt. Let's maximize it. Before we install any modules, we need to upgrade pip first. So type pip space install space hyphen hyphen upgrade space pip space setup tools space wheel. Then press enter. You can see that pip was up to date and that the setup tools was up to date, but I needed to update the wheel. So I need to type the command again. Type pip space install space hyphen hyphen upgrade space pip space setup tools space wheel. Enter. You can see that everything has been successfully installed. Now we need to type that one more time. Pip space install space hyphen hyphen upgrade space pip space setup tools space wheel. Enter. Okay, so everything's updated. Now let's install the modules. Type pip space install space, then I'm going to install the pyscreenshot module first. So type pyscreenshot, then press enter. You can see that the pyscreenshot module has been successfully installed. Now let's install the pillow module. Type pip space install space pillow. Enter. You can see that the pillow module has also been successfully installed. Now let's close Command Prompt. Now let's open Python from the Windows Programs list. Click Start, then Python, and then click on Ideally Python. Let's open a new file to start programming. File menu, New File. Let's close the shell, and let's maximize the Python programming window. Before we start programming, let me show you the final result. Here you can see that a window appeared. It's named Colouring App, and you can see that it has two tabs, one called File and one called Options. Here you can see that there is a slider for the pen width. Now I'm going to change the background colour to yellow. Options menu, background colour. Here you can see the colour palette. I'm going to choose yellow. Okay. Now that the background colour has changed, I'm going to draw a few shapes. I'm going to choose the pen colour. Options menu. Brush colour. I'm going to change the pen colour to black. OK. I'm going to increase it up to here. Now I'm going to draw a triangle. I'm drawing this with the left click and drag the mouse. Now I'm going to draw a circle. Now I'm going to draw the number 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do this a couple of times. Now I'm going to change the pen colour. Options menu, brush colour. I'm going to change it to green. OK. Triangle. I'm going to change the background colour to an orange colour. Go to Options menu, then click on Background Colour. Orange. You can also choose the colour from here, but I'm going to choose this one. I'm going to click on OK. You can see that the background colour has changed. Now I'm going to change the pen colour to something like blue. I'm going to increase the pen size a little bit. I'm going to make a square. Now let's close the colouring app. And I'm going to close the shell. I'm going to zoom in so you can see better. Now that I've shown you the final result, let's start programming. In this program, there will be 3 steps. Step 1. Importing the modules. Type from space tkinter space import space asterisk. So what this command does is basically shorten the code, then type enter from space tkinter space import space ttk comma space color chooser. Make sure color chooser is one word, comma space file dialog. Then press enter. Now we're going to import the grab function from the pyscreenshot module. Type from space pyscreenshot space import space grab. Enter. Now I'm going to import the time module. Type import space time. Then press enter, enter. Step 2. Creating a main class. Type class space main colon enter. Now we're going to create a few functions. Type define. Instead of typing define, type def space underscore underscore init underscore underscore open brackets self comma master close brackets colon enter. Then type self dot master equals master. Enter. Now I'm going to set the foreground color. Type self dot color underscore fg equals open quotation marks black close quotation marks enter. Now I'm going to set the background color. Type self dot color underscore bg equals open quotation marks white close quotation marks enter. I'm going to stop it from storing its old locations. To do that, type self dot old underscore x equals none make sure none has a capital N, then press enter. Now I'm going to do the y coordinate. Type self dot old underscore y equals capital N none. Enter. Now I'm going to set the default pen width. Type self dot pen width equals 5. Enter. Now I'm going to call a function that we'll make later on. Type self dot capital D draw, capital W widgets. Make sure draw widgets is one word. Then do open brackets, close brackets, enter. In the above line, make sure D and W are both capital. So now we're going to create the ability to draw. Type self dot canvas dot bind, open brackets, open quotation marks, less than capital B 1. So B1 is button 1, so that's left click, hyphen, capital M motion, greater than, close quotation marks, comma, self dot paint, close brackets. So self.paint is another function that we're going to create later on. Enter. Now I'm going to make sure that once you let go of left click, you don't keep on drawing. Type self.canvas dot bind, open brackets, open quotation marks, less than, capital B button, capital R release, -1, greater than, close quotation marks, comma, self dot reset, close brackets. So self dot reset is another command we're going to create later. And make sure button release is one word. Enter, enter, backspace. So that's 2 enters and that's 1 backspace. Then type define space. I'm going to define the function paint, open brackets, self, comma, E, close brackets, colon, enter, if, space, self dot old underscore x, space and space self dot old underscore y, colon. So this command is saying if there is an old x and old y coordinate, then do something. So we're going to define what it should do. Press enter. Type self dot canvas dot create underscore line, open brackets, self dot old underscore x, comma, self dot old underscore y, comma, e dot x, comma, e dot y, comma, width equals self dot pen width, comma, fill equals self dot color underscore fg, comma, cap style equals all capitals round, comma, smooth equals capital T true, close brackets, enter, backspace, self dot old underscore x equals e dot x, enter, self dot old underscore y equals e dot y. So these two commands are defining what old x and old y are. Now we're going to press enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Now we're going to create the function called reset. Type define space reset, open brackets, self, comma, e, close brackets, colon, enter. For this we'll only need 2 lines. That's to set the old x and old y to none, so that nothing can be drawn. So type self dot old underscore x equals capital N none, enter. Self dot old underscore y equals capital N none, enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Now I'm going to define the change in width of the pen. Type define space change width, open brackets, self, comma, e, close brackets, colon, enter. Self dot pen width equals e, enter, enter, backspace. That's 2 enters and 1 backspace. Type define space clear, open brackets, self, close brackets, colon, enter. So here we're defining how to clear the screen. Type self dot canvas dot delete, open brackets, all capitals, all, close brackets, enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Define space change underscore fg, open brackets, self, close brackets, colon, enter. So here we're changing the colour of the pen, so we're defining what it means. Self dot color underscore fg equals color chooser. Make sure color chooser is one word. Then type dot ask color. This ask color should be one word. Open brackets, color equals self dot color underscore fg, close brackets, open square brackets, 1, close square brackets, enter, enter, backspace. That's 2 enters and 1 backspace. Type define space change underscore bg, open brackets, self, close brackets, colon, enter. So here we're defining the change of the background color. Type self dot color underscore bg equals color chooser dot ask color, open brackets, color equals self dot color underscore bg, close brackets, open square brackets, 1, close square brackets, enter. Self dot canvas, open square brackets, open quotation marks, bg, close quotation marks, close square brackets, equals self dot color underscore bg. Enter, enter, backspace. That's 2 enters and 1 backspace. Type define space screenshots, open bracket, y, close brackets, colon, enter. We're going to wait 1 second delay. Time dot sleep, open brackets, 1, close brackets, enter. Screenshot equals grab, open brackets, bbox equals, open brackets, 0, 0, 1920, 1080, close brackets again. These are the different coordinates of, so the first and second one is the coordinates, the x and y coordinates. And the third and fourth is how big should the screenshot take. So should it take a screenshot of the whole screen or should it not? Here, these are the correct dimensions. It may vary depending on your computer screen resolution. Enter, name equals file dialog, dot ask save as file name, open brackets, close brackets. So here we're opening up the window to save it. Enter, file underscore name equals name plus open quotation marks dot png, close quotation marks, enter. Then we're going to save it. Type screenshot dot save, open brackets, file underscore name, close brackets, enter. So here we've saved the file, and now we're going to show a preview of what was taken. Type screenshot dot show, open brackets, close brackets, enter, enter, backspace. That was 2 enters and 1 backspace. Type define space capital D draw, capital W widgets. Make sure draw widgets is one word. Open brackets self, close brackets, colon, enter. Self dot controls equals capital F frame, open brackets, self dot master, comma, pad X equals 5, comma, pad Y equals 5, close brackets, enter, capital L label, open brackets, self dot controls, comma, text equals, open quotation marks, pen width, colon, close quotation marks, comma. So what we typed inside the quotation marks is just the text that appears above the slider. So you can change it. Font equals, open brackets, open quotation marks, Arial, space 18, close quotation marks, close brackets again, dot grid, open brackets, row equals 0, comma, column equals 0, close brackets, enter. Self dot slider equals ttk dot capital S scale, open brackets, self dot controls, comma, from underscore equals 5, comma, 2 equals 100, comma, command equals self dot change width, comma, orient equals all capitals vertical, close brackets, enter. So here we're creating the slider, and the last command was orient equals vertical. So orient is basically which direction it is facing. So should it be vertical or should it be horizontal? I type vertical. If you want horizontal, type horizontal. Self dot slider dot set, open brackets, self dot pen width, close brackets, enter. Self dot slider dot grid, open brackets, row equals 0, comma, column equals 1, comma, iPad X equals 30, close brackets, enter. Self dot controls dot pack, open brackets, side equals all capitals left, close brackets, enter. So here we're equipping the slider and the controls, and we're bringing it to the left side. Now, we kept on mentioning something called canvas. We haven't actually created it yet, so let's create it. Type self.canvas equals capital C canvas, open brackets, self.master, comma, width equals 500, comma, height equals 400, comma, bg equals self.color underscore bg, close brackets, enter. Self.canvas dot pack, open brackets, fill equals all capitals both, comma, expand equals capital T true, close brackets, enter. So here we're equipping the canvas, and I chose expand to be true because otherwise, if it wasn't expand to be true, then we couldn't expand the screen. So we need to make sure expand equals true. Now I'm going to create something called menu. Type menu equals capital M menu, open brackets, self.master, close brackets, enter. Then type self.master.config, open brackets, menu equals menu, close brackets, enter. So here we're configuring the menu. Now I'm going to create the file menu. Type file menu equals capital M menu, open brackets, menu, close brackets, enter. Menu dot add underscore cascade, open brackets, label equals open quotation marks, file, close quotation marks, comma, menu equals file menu, close brackets. So here we're adding the file menu to the screen. I called it file, you can call it something else if you want to. Enter. Now we're going to add the options inside the menu. Type file menu dot add underscore command, open brackets, label equals open quotation marks. First one I'm going to add is save, close quotation marks, comma, command equals self.screenshot, close brackets, enter. File menu dot add underscore command, open brackets, label equals open quotation marks. Now I'm going to add clear canvas, close quotation marks, comma, command equals self dot clear, close brackets, enter. File menu dot add underscore command, open brackets, label equals open quotation marks. Now I'm going to add exit or quit. Type exit / quit, close quotation marks, comma, command equals self.master.destroy, close brackets, enter. Now we've added all three options to the file menu. Now let's create the options menu. Options menu equals capital M menu, open brackets, menu, close brackets, enter. Menu dot add underscore cascade, open brackets, label, equals, open quotation marks, I'm going to call it options, close quotation marks, comma, menu, equals, options menu, close brackets, enter. Now I'm going to add the options to the options menu. Type options menu dot add underscore command, open brackets, label, equals, open quotation marks. I'm going to add the brush color first. Capital V brush, space capital C color, close quotation marks, comma, command, equals, self dot change underscore FG, close brackets, enter, options menu dot add underscore command, open brackets, label, equals, open quotation marks. Now I'm going to add the background color, background color, close quotation marks, comma, command, equals, self dot change underscore BG, close brackets, enter, enter, backspace, backspace. So that's 2 enters and 2 backspaces. Step 3. Creating the main loop. If space underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals equals, open quotation marks, underscore underscore main underscore underscore, close quotation marks, colon, enter, screen equals tk, open brackets, close brackets. Make sure tk has a capital T. So here we're creating a tkinter window or a screen. Enter. Now I'm going to set the screen size. Type screen dot geometry, open brackets, open quotation marks, 1900, x 1000, close quotation marks, close brackets, enter, screen dot title, open brackets, open quotation marks. Now add a title to the screen. I'm going to call it Colouring App, close quotation marks, close brackets, enter. Now I'm going to call the main function. Type main, open brackets, screen, close brackets. So here we're displaying main on the screen. Enter, screen dot main loop, open brackets, close brackets. So this command is to keep the screen open so it won't close. Now we have completed programming, which means that we can save it now. Click on File menu, then click on Save. I'm going to save it here and I'm going to call it Colouring App. I'm going to click on Save. Before we run this program, I'm going to zoom out. Now that I've zoomed out, let me show you the final product. Run module. Here you can see the colouring app. I'm going to change the background colour to an orange colour. Go to Options menu, then click on Background Colour, orange. You can also choose the colour from here, but I'm going to choose this one. Going to click on OK. You can see that the background colour has changed. Now I'm going to change the pen colour to something like blue. I'm going to increase the pen size a little bit. I'm going to make a square. Then I'm going to make triangle. And then I'm going to make a circle. Now I'm going to change to another brush color. I'm going to change the color of the brush to, I'm going to choose black. Then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to increase the pen width. Then I'm going to draw a few lines. Now I'm going to put the pen width back to normal. Now I'm going to change the background color. Options, background color. I'm going to change it to a sky blue color. Then click on OK. I'm going to clear the canvas, File menu, Clear Canvas. So now it's an empty canvas. I'm going to change the brush color to yellow. OK. I'm going to draw a circle. And I'm going to write the number 3. And I'm also going to do a square. Now I'm going to change the color of the brush. I'm going to choose red. OK. Now I'm going to draw another square. And then one triangle. Now I'm going to clear the canvas, File menu, Clear Canvas. And now I'm going to change the background color to white. Options, background color, white, OK. Now I'm going to set the brush color, options, brush color. I'm going to set it to black. Then I'm going to click on OK. I'm going to draw the number 4. I'm going to do a circle. Now I'm going to change the color of the brush. I'm going to change it to green. Then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to do the multiplication symbol. I'm going to do the addition symbol. And I'm going to draw a square. Now I'm going to change the background color to yellow. Options menu, background color. Here you can see the color palette. I'm going to choose yellow. OK. I'm going to choose the pen color. Options menu, brush color. I'm going to change the pen color to black. OK. Now I'm going to draw a triangle. Now I'm going to draw a circle. Now I'm going to draw the number 1. Now I'm going to draw the number 2. And now I'm going to draw number 3. I'm going to do this a couple of times. Now I'm going to change the pen color. Options menu, brush color. I'm going to change it to green. OK. Now I'm going to save a screenshot of this. So I'm going to maximize this first. Now I'm going to go to the File menu. Then I'm going to click on Save. I'm going to save it here and I'm going to call it Screenshot1. Save. Here you can see the screenshot. Now I'm going to close the screenshot. And now I'm going to close the colouring app. File menu, Exit, Quit. Close the shell. If you want to open the screenshot file that we saved earlier, go to the same folder where we saved this program. Let me show you. I'm going to open File Explorer. Then click on this PC or my computer. Then double click on the C drive. Then double click on Users to open it. Then double click on your account name folder. In my case, it's called Josh Dell. Double click on it. The folder that we now need to go into is a hidden folder. So to see it, we need to go to the View menu, go to the Show Hide tab, then click on Hidden Items. Here you can see that the folder App.to has appeared. Double click on it to open it. Double click on Local. Then you can see a folder called Programs. So double click on it. Double click on Python. And then double click on the next folder. Here you can see the program, Colouring App. And if you go down here, you can see our screenshot. Let's double click on it to open it. Here you can see our previous screenshot with the drawing. Now let's close this, and let's close File Explorer. And now let's close the Python programming window. In my future videos, I'll be posting more tutorials on how to program living room and games. I hope that this video is helpful for you. If you like this video, please smash that like button and show it to your friends and family. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click the red subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments about this video, or if you'd like to get links to all of my previous videos, please contact me via email at tkinter@gmail.com. I've put a link in the description box below. See you in the next video!